Hello everybody, Ardent.Trend here, back with a shampoo review. This is something I don't usually do. I don't really review shampoos. I used to at one point. I had a bunch of shampoos from Lush that I would review, but that really wasn't my thing, so I just stuck to pomade. And then I branched out to other products, but I just thought that it would be something that I should try to go over again. But since I have a little bit of trouble combining categories, like with pomade you got clear things like hold, scent, and so on. With shampoos and conditioners, you don't really have all that many shared aspects. So I had a little bit of trouble finding some ways to put those into like categories that I could give a value to, like efficiency, instead of just saying like conditioning or cleansing or something like that, because then I would have to do a separate review for each product. So I'd rather just combine those together and use that to both evaluate the conditioner and the shampoo. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna start up with we're gonna start this whole new segment for reviews with the by Vilain line of shampoo, conditioner, and their new Detoxx shampoo, which is called Detoxx Me. And yeah, I actually just got out of the shower. I used the ordinary Skyline. These used to be called Skyline Breeze, by the way. Just if anybody's wondering if this is the same, it is. But yeah, it used to be called Skyline Breeze, and I think it is the same formulation and everything, but it has a very cool looking label on it. I really like that aesthetics on it. And yeah, I used the shampoo and the conditioner, and I was surprised by how gentle the shampoo feels. It feels very. It doesn't feel like a lot of the cheaper shampoos, which spread easily into your hair, and once you wash them out, your hair feels like it's so dry. This didn't do it. I was expecting it to make my hair feel a little bit dry, but it didn't. I was really quite surprised by that. It doesn't lather up, like it doesn't create those bubbles that easily either. And the ingredients on this, I'll just read the ingredients for each one of these. Water, sodium lauryl sulfate. And I can explain some of these since people are rather particular about what they like. They're like, ooh, sulfates, ooh, scary. But sodium lauryl sulfate is the stuff that essentially washes your hair. It's the stuff that removes the unnecessary oils from your hair and your scalp, and it's the stuff that also goes all bubbly on when you like rub it in between your hands. Glycerin conditions a little bit. PAG 7 glycerol cocoate, cocodimidopropyl, betaine, sodium capryl, lauryl acetate, phenoxyethanol, PAG 4 diacetyl ether menthol, tocopherol, which is, I think that's vitamin E, just different name for it, same thing. PAG 4, it's rapeseed mint, sodium cocoacetate. I used to be good at pronouncing chemical names. Diacetyl ether, hydroxypropyl guar, hydroxypropytrimium chloride, diacetyl ether, tetrasodium iammonodiisocyanate. What? acrylates, copolymer, sodium chloride, sodium citrate, sodium benzoate, sorbic acid, perfume, and coloring. But yeah, it like it says on the label, vitamin E and menthol. Using these in your hair doesn't really lather up, but you can feel where like once you spread it into your hair, you can actually feel it being a little bit more slippery. So it's obvious where you've spread it and where you haven't. But I'm very satisfied with it because it gives a menthol, like that menthol feeling, like that slight tingly sensation in your scalp, and it gets your hair clean. Then we get the conditioner, same aesthetic look, but slightly more white blue instead of this kind of a dark blue. And I gotta say, I really like this one as well because, like, usually when people have like a um, menthol kind of thing in their shampoos, it's only in the shampoos. It's never in the conditioners. But this one has menthol in it as well, and you can actually feel it. Like after washing the shampoo away and putting the conditioner into your hair, you can actually really feel that. You can really feel that in your hair, and as you can see, it does leave your hair like soft, bouncy, conditioned, and shiny. So it does leave your hair nice and soft. Um, Ingredients are, and this has a shorter list significantly, I think. Um, Water, citral alcohol, propylene glycol, diapalmithoethyl hydroxythaluminium methosulfate, uh, glycopentasiloxane, diamethicone, Pronus amarniaca kernel oil. So that's pretty much, I think, apricot kernel oil. Chamomile rasuta flower extract, Persea gratissima oil, menthol, Cetref 20, panthenol. Panthenol is really good for your skin. But the reason why they keep saying like why the names are in Latin, or the more scientific, I think that's the scientific name, which is in Latin. Why the names are like that? That's just because it sounds a lot nicer when you're reading it, because you're like, ooh, what is this exotic plant that I'm having in here? But it is good. It's good stuff. Apricot kernel oil makes your hair soft. And then cretmonium chloride, polyquatrinium 10, lactic acid, sorbic acid, benzoic acid, phenoxyethanol, perfume, and the coloring. But yeah, once again, leaves your hair soft, real nice. And then the Detoxx Me, which is probably the weirdest one out of these, because, you know, it's shampoo, conditioner, you know what they do. But then when you hear detox, now I'm not a person who believes in detox, like the idea of getting toxins in your body filters those out itself. It doesn't need help with it unless you have a medical condition, in which case you should consult a doctor. But however, I believe in the idea that what I think this is more meant for, which is not like really cleaning out toxins, but putting it into your hair, it conditions, soothes, and just leaves your hair feeling a lot better. I believe that's what it does, and that's what it did for me. And yeah, the directions say apply by Vilain Detoxx Me in wet hair, massage gently for 1 minute, and rinse well. It's pretty much the same what all of these say. This one has a lot of good stuff in it. It has water, sodium lauryl sulfate, cocamidopropyl, betaine, sodium chloride, and then it has a bunch of more natural oils like Simonsia chinensis seed oil, glycerin, keratin, panthenol, hydrolyzed keratin, Pisidium guava leaf extract, chamomilla leaf extract, Alaria esculenta extract, Quatrinium 80, and it goes on, and it has a bunch of these ingredients. But the main point is that beyond having water and a few of the chemicals at the start, well, everything is a chemical, but beyond having to water and sodium lauryl sulfate at the start, it has a lot of conditioning elements to it. But that means that sodium lauryl sulfate means that you can use this as a shampoo, and that's what it is. It's a detox shampoo, and it has seaweed, provitamin B5, jojoba oil, and green tea in it. So if you read through the ingredients and you're like, what are all these things? You can just get a basic idea of what's in it by looking at the start. Looking at the label. And I think this has a nice aesthetic as well, if it would focus on it. Come on. There we go. But yeah, I used this by itself. I didn't use a conditioner, and my hair was feeling soft. Like I used it to wash a little bit of product buildup, and after doing that, after washing my hair with it, I didn't use conditioner. I just towel dried my hair a little bit and went to bed. And when I woke up, I could feel that my hair was almost as soft as when I had used a lot of conditioner. So I am honest, and I used it for like generous amount, 1 minute, rub into hair, and that's it. I am honestly I'm just very satisfied with all of these. Um, yeah, I got my notes right here. But yeah, the scents for these are as following: menthol, and none. This doesn't have a specific scent to it. It just smells like the ingredients, which is completely fine because people with scent allergies, you want this one. The prices for these, well, these are the travel sizes. These are the 75 milliliter bottles. You can get these in larger bottles, but I can't recall the prices nor the sizes. But these ones, like I said, 75 ml, and each one of these is €8, which is about $9. And the Detoxx Me shampoo, this is a little bit more expensive because it has all those good ingredients in it. And this is again 75 ml travel size because I'm gonna take these with me to Hong Kong. And the Detoxx Me shampoo is, I think it is the travel size. It is $10. I mean €10, which is about $12 US. And that is all. See you guys next time.